Hey guys, Cozy Bug here. I'm a little late with this video, but I wanted to talk about Life by U's open world and their decision for not including rabbit holes in the game. The scope of Life by U has been very ambitious. Not having rabbit holes means that every building you see, your character will be able to enter into, and we can see the inside of. Not having any rabbit holes is somewhat of an uncharted territory for a life sim game, and they're going to have to think outside the box and get creative to implement this idea well. In Rod's recently uploaded gameplay video, we get to see the newest addition to the game, a hair salon. I love that we have the open world with buildings you can enter into. The groundwork for something amazing is definitely there, but that's where my excitement is put on a bit of a pause. We are met with a completely empty building. There is no one working behind the desk, no other customers or employees, and there really isn't any significant gameplay currently surrounding the hair salon either. Rod clicks on the salon chair, the character sits down, and a menu comes up to pick a new hairstyle. Once the new hairstyle is picked, $10 is subtracted from the character's money, and that's it. It's just not enough. I imagine these gameplay loops are still a work in progress for the team, so I do expect to see more robust gameplay in the future. That gameplay needs to include characters you interact with. Your character shouldn't be able to just walk in, sit at a chair, and change their hair unassisted. There's no fun in that. It's not rewarding gameplay. There needs to be someone behind the counter who you click on to request the service, along with a stylist who takes you to the seat. There should be different options to pick from, like just getting a trim or an option to have your hair colored, having it washed and styled, all at different price points. Each option should come with some sort of mood booster perk for your character in order to create incentive to use the service. Getting a good haircut could raise the character's hygiene need a little bit and temporarily boost your character's confidence, allowing them to perform better in social situations or make them more attractive to other characters, allowing for a higher success rate in romantic interactions. And of course, where's the fun if there's no tragedy? I think it's safe to say everyone has gotten a bad haircut at least once in their life. There should be a chance for the haircut going poorly, putting your character in a bad mood and temporarily disadvantaging them in some way.
Guys, I'm going to get a haircut. I'm so excited. I'm gonna look so good.
The other important thing when it comes to these gameplay loops is animations. Animations have been lacking overall in the game. So this is just another area where a set of good, detailed animations will tie everything together and bring life to the game. Another issue they're going to have to tackle is how to make the necessary but mundane jobs entertaining. Having your character work the cash register at their local grocery store doesn't really have that wow factor to it when you imagine active careers. I think implementing a system of active and semi-active careers would be a good way to approach this. My idea for semi-active careers would be for the mundane jobs that really don't have much gameplay potential, but are important for immersion. Things like front desk or cashier jobs. There's really not much to do but stand there, but it is important for that position to have somebody standing there during the workday. It would function by having your character go to the job site and begin working automatically, with a set of looped animations for the course of the day. You can still observe your character as they work, but you don't need to take an active role in making sure they do the job. You can reliably leave them to focus on other characters you're playing. A lot of these ideas can definitely be expanded on. I want to know if you guys have any ideas when it comes to that. Further into the video, Rod talks about the open world and asks what we would like to see. One of the biggest challenges is going to be making the open world feel vibrant, alive, and fun. You don't want the world to look empty. A smaller suggestion I have that could help combat this issue is if the dev team added in an autonomous go-for-a-stroll action that forced the town's characters to walk around the town during their spare time. It would be nice to see different characters just strolling around enjoying the world, rather than just rushing from one lot to the next in their cars. When it comes to the open world itself, there are a few things I want to see added that I know would make it more enjoyable for me. I want the ability to live off the land and fulfill my character's needs through various means around the world. It was one of my favorite ways of playing in The Sims 3 with its open world. As mentioned in a previous video, I want to see harvestable plants already growing around the world that can be eaten or sold for money. I want the ability to catch fish and set up campfires to cook on. I want the character to be able to wash off in creeks or rivers, or at the sink in a park bathroom. I want to see items like sleeping bags or tents to allow your character to sleep outside. I'd like to see a system that pushes various characters in the town to related hangout spots that make sense for that character. I'd like to see parks with playgrounds for children, or graveyards that would be visited by characters who have had loved ones pass. The world does look quite empty at the moment, however there are a lot of important buildings that I assume just haven't been implemented yet. Babies, toddlers, and children are still a work in progress, but they will eventually need things like daycares, schools, maybe even community centers. Things like hospital, fire, and police stations, perhaps jails as well, will be important additions. Laying down the framework for an open world with no rabbit holes opens a lot of doors for future gameplay. As always, I'm excited to see the future development of this game and where the devs and eventually modders take it. What do you guys think? I'm curious to hear what gameplay ideas you have for businesses like the hair salon and what you would like to see added to the open world to make it more enjoyable. Thanks for watching. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more content. Catch you in the next one.